Hello and welcome back, everyone. In the last episode, I made a complete fool of myself in Barbarian Assault. Sorry about that. But let's forget about that and move on to the next set of diary entries. Where are we headed? Oh joy, Karamja. Well, alright, I suppose it was going to happen sooner or later, so let's just get this over with. I've not kept it a secret that Karamja is probably my least favorite area in the game. I don't really know what it is about this place that just kinda irks me. Maybe it's the lack of easy teleports or the thick jungle and poisonous creatures. I don't know, I just don't like it. The diary entries luckily were fairly easy and straightforward. Having all the prerequisites done naturally through playing the game, the easy entries went very quickly, which was nice. Anything to get me out of this area faster, I am all for it. I want to ask all of you while we're here, what is your favorite area in the game, as well as your least favorite area? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Least favorite area for me is simple. You already know, I've just spent the last few minutes talking about it. As for favorite, I'm not really sure. My immediate thought goes to the starting areas like Lumbridge all the way to Varrock, but that could just be because I'm most familiar with those zones and it allows me to feel just like a tiny bit like I know what I'm doing in this game, which we all know is a lie. The areas in this game are so varied and have so much personality within them that they all feel very distinct from each other, which in a game with limited graphics such as Runescape is a remarkable feat. Or maybe I'm just easily impressed. But enough of that, we now approach the end of the easy diaries and we get these Karamja gloves, as well as these other boons. Small side note, I just recently realized that all of these diary entries are giving me a full set of armor. Yeah, looking at the wiki for the entries, it kind of clicked in my head that I'm getting a piece of armor for every single slot. So I might be a little bit slow, but I think that's cool. I don't know about anybody else. Now it's time for the medium diary. I have been warned about this since the very first episode of season 2 about how difficult this was going to be. It is apparently a notorious diary for being one of the most annoying to deal with because of RNG, which plays a role in completion. Let's leave that as a future problem for now. I need to visit the Isle of Crandor via the dungeon below the volcano. That's simple enough. I remember opening this wall while I did Dragon Slayer, so that's done. Now I need to use the Vigroy and Hadji's cart service, so I probably did this in reverse order, because I entered into Shiloh Village first and then left through the carts. But now I know that that's an easy way to get into Shiloh Village, which is cool. That'll be very useful for the rest of the diary entries. The next one is to earn 100% favor in Tai Bo Wanai cleanup. Yeah, we're going to leave that one for a little later as well. And now I need to mine a red topaz from a gem rock, so I head back to Shiloh Village and mine that rock. Gotta cook a spider on a stick. Now I want to say that I figured out how to do this all on my own. There was no wiki usage or anything. This is a big deal for me. I will not have anyone take that from me, okay? I didn't know how to get a stick, so I thought I could make arrow shafts. That's kind of like a stick, right? And fuck yeah, it worked. I need to charter this ship over here. It's called Lady of the Waves, which is a great name. Just have to say that. Cut down a teak tree and then a mahogany tree. Done and done. I know it's mahogany. Now I need to trap a horned grack. That's like a bird, right? Hell no it isn't. So I head down to Yanil real fast, buy a few teasing sticks, grab some logs and a knife. I looked up how to catch this thing because I thought it was a fucking bird, okay? We head back to their location and set up the trap. All right, here we go. Oh, I fucked up, didn't I? He just jumped over that pit. Hey bud, how about we try it again? Oh shit, he's too smart to fall for the same trap twice. Okay, how about this one? Good, now fall in the pit. Oh, I feel a little bit bad now. Oh well, moving on. Climb up the stairs in the Brimhaven dungeon. I pay the entrance fee. Is this like a tourist attraction? Who is the money going to? Is it going to the people of Brimhaven? Or am I just in this guy's dungeon? Am I paying him specifically? Does he fill this place with the monsters? I'm just curious as to the infrastructure of this business. Another charter, another achievement done. Now it is time to take on the last two entries. Get 100% favor in the Thai Bull One-Eye minigame, and exchange gems for a machete. Here we go doing another minigame in the name of the Achievement Diaries. To begin this minigame, we need to first talk to Mercalli, who will then tell us some of the things that have been going on with the village, and since I need this diary completion, we decide that it is now our problem. To gain favor, there's a few different ways you can do that. You can cut down jungle growths, this will be very important in just a minute, repair the fences around the village, and kill any threats that appear around the village. In exchange for doing these things, you will earn favor and a thing called trading sticks. But before you can claim the trading sticks, you have to talk to some of the locals and ask what there is to do around the village. And you have to repair a fence and talk to Mercalli. Okay, now that that's done, we can finally get to chopping. I decided to cut down light jungle patches for 100% favor because I need something very special from them, and you all know what that is already, but I'm going to explain. In order to complete the entry of exchange gems for a machete, you need something called a gout tuber. My only experience with this item is from the one episode of the money-making episodes on the Gillinor games, where Jimmy and Settled roll the dice and find one. Looking at the wiki, I find out that the gout tuber has a 1% chance to spawn. Yikes. And looking at the price on the Grand Exchange, oh, that's another yikes. So, as I said before, I'm going to kill two birds with one stone, and I am ready for the long haul. I will sit here and I will stay here until I am able to get the gout tuber. I know that 100% completion will come way before that 1% drop, but I'm ready. No amount of dry spells will make me falter. I will get... Oh, it's right there. Cool, that was easy. No joke, you guys can look at the time spent as well as the favor to see that I didn't doctor this or fake it at all. I think I spent about 10 minutes chopping this jungle and then I found the tuber. I know this is what people were warning me about with this specific diary entry, but honestly, I'll take a quick drop any day of the week. So with the gout tuber safely stored away in my bank, I returned to chopping jungle patches. I did this mainly for another chance at the gout tuber because I could really use the money. Unfortunately, a second tuber never came, but I can't really be too upset about that considering how quickly I got the first one. So, with the 100% completion done, there was only one thing left to do, and that is to gather 1,200 trading sticks so I can make a red topaz machete. So, I sit here at the gemstone rocks, and I just mine away. I decided that I'm going to go for the highest upgrade first, because I don't really see the logic in going for the weaker ones when the gout tuber is so difficult to get in the first place. You might as well just spend the extra few minutes making sure you get the best item for your troubles. With the gems that I gathered, I cut them into shape and I threw on my Karamja gloves. Wearing these gloves gives me an increased price for trading. I sell all of my precious rocks to Gabooti, and I now have plenty of trading sticks. Nice. With the tuber, the 3 topazes, and a whole bunch of trading sticks, we return to Safta Dock and have him create for us the red topaz machete. And would you look at that? I'm now done with one of the most difficult, or at least one of the most annoying, medium diaries in the game. I'm so glad I got that drop so quickly. I did not want to spend more time here. And that is where we're going to end today's episode. I was able to complete the Karamja diary with the help of a little luck. We get our gloves upgraded and we get all of these other boons as well. I think this lamp is going to go into rune crafting. That seems right. In the next episode, we take on Korend and Kebos. I have a feeling that one is going to take me quite a bit longer than these last two, but until then, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.